Remember, the dollar is still the best currency on a bad block. Doesn't matter how much debt the US has. Right now de-dollarization isn't a big thing. It could be starting, but it's not an impactful factor when people get scared. They still run back to king dollar. And what we can see here is the dollar's up again today, just like yesterday, and that's making it very hard for gold to really rally unless there's major fear in the market. Now, you could say there is major fear. No, there's not. There's not. And the reason you know there's not major fear in the market is because if you go to the VIX, which is the fear index, okay, here's the VIX. Let's zoom out, okay? And I have a trend line on this here from a while back, but let me remove that right now. But basically, if we look at the VIX, you can clearly see this is no fear down here. Then you had, by the way, this is COVID, the spike in fear. This is the 2018 stock market collapse in 6 weeks that took place here. And look at where we are. We're basically in no fear zone. And so again, while I'm enlightening you and kind of putting you ahead of the curve in terms of being ready for what could be coming and alerting you to a 3% longer term, inflation number where the interest rates are probably going to be higher for longer, like the Fed has said, there's still the average investor is oblivious. The average investor is buying the dip, and that's telling us this as well. You've seen a little uptick recently, not enough to get anything exciting. All right, so what you're looking for is when you see fear, you want to see a 30 handle or greater on the VIX. Now, the VIX is a fantastic contrarian indicator. Contrarian indicators are one of the most important things in investing. Most people ignore them, but again, a contrarian indicator would be said the same thing as what I was alerting when Bitcoin was at 69,000, right? The amount of bullishness up here, I was alone on an island. You know, when I was bearish here, trust me, the ridicule, the craziness, the tweets, everything, that's when you want it to be bearish. When you see everyone else bullish, go the opposite way, right? And think about this, good example of this. The start of the year, you turned on any financial news and they said, the first half of 2023 is going to be horrible. It's going to be absolutely horrible. Instead, what was it? It was amazing. The first half of 2023 was amazing. So you have to always think about it in a contrarian terms, and then you always come to the charts to confirm, and that's where the charts come in handy. But ultimately, when it comes back to it, the VIX is a great way. When the VIX is low, you want to be more careful, even though you're going to see all your buddies and all your friends going crazy and buying the market. You want to be more on the cautious side.